Hello, my most awesome project managers. How are you and how is your prep coming along? Lots of you are getting ready for the PMP exam and questions keep coming up regarding initiating and what leads up to initiating. So today we are going to be talking about the initiating process group. So as usual, the book that we are dealing with here is the PMBOK guide. Open up your PMBOK guide and let's go to a set of important pages here. We're starting off on page 29. Page 29 has got documentation regarding a document that you all know very well. I'm talking specifically about the business case. I have covered the business case on this channel, but it occurs to me that some students may not have actually paid close attention to that page that mentions the business case up front in the PMBOK guide. I'm talking about page 29. And we're looking at the business case here. The business case is a very important document because it precedes the project charter. And a lot of what is in the project charter comes from the business case. If you read there, it says a documented economic feasibility study. You need to keep that in mind. Economic feasibility study. What is a feasibility study? Well, the economic feasibility study will tell you if the project is feasible from an economic standpoint. But not just that, it also defends why the project should be authorized. It makes a case for the project, if you will. And it says here, the project sponsor is generally accountable for the development and maintenance of the project business case. So you need to understand that the sponsor is responsible for this document. Okay, and as you get ready to take the most current version of the PMP exam, you can expect to see mention of the business case in at least one question would be my guess. And that's why you definitely want to maximize your chances of success by ensuring that you really understand what the business case is. It says, project managers should appropriately tailor the noted project management documents for their project. In some organizations, the business case and the benefits management plan are maintained at the program level. So these minutiae, these things in the PMBOK guide, they are for you to read, page 29. Lots of gold there, my friends, a ton of gold. And if you go to page 30 in the PMBOK guide has got that image where we see the needs assessment, and hopefully you have taken note of that. But the needs assessment, we see that funneling into the business case. So what is the needs assessment? A needs assessment often precedes the business case. The needs assessment involves understanding business goals and objectives, issues and opportunities, and recommending proposals to address them. The results of the needs assessment may be summarized in the business case document. So you need to understand this needs assessment precedes the business case. And if you look at that image, you can see that there's interaction and interchange between your business case and your benefits management plan. But what is the benefits management plan would be the next question. The benefits management plan contains a lot of information documented on page 33. And I will just give you the top of the waves. I will give you abbreviations for simplicity. So page 33 in the PMBOK guide mentions these key things. You may or may not have taken note of them, but these are the classic building blocks of the benefits management plan. So before embarking on the project, you should ask yourself, what are we really seeking to gain? Target benefits. What are you targeting by way of benefits? What is the expected tangible and intangible value to be gained? Then you also have strategic alignment. How does this project align strategically to the business strategies of the firm? Then we have the time frame for realizing the benefits. How soon do you expect to realize these benefits? In a week, in a month, in a year? These things have to be talked about up front so that we ensure we maximize that project output. Okay, imagine creating a deliverable and at the end of the day, it does not fulfill why it was created. You were on time, you were on budget, you were within scope, but at the end of the day, no one is realizing the benefits. You've got a problem there, you see, and that's why the benefits management plan is so important to us as project managers. You see, then we also make mention of the benefits owner. In some instances, it could overlap with any of the other roles on the project. Some instances, it could be the sponsor, or it could be the project manager. And this is outside of the project, I know, but there has to be a benefits owner. What about the metrics? How are you going to measure those benefits? How do you know when you've arrived at the benefit? The metrics must be discussed. And then the assumptions regarding the benefits, factors expected to be in place or in evidence, and the risks associated not with the project, but realizing the benefits of the project. Your project is already done. It's a home run, but you're not realizing the benefits. You see what I'm saying? So these pages that I've outlined are very important. I would like you to read in more detail, page 29, 30, 31 as well, where we address the business case, right? The details regarding the business case are on page 31. Make sure you read those up. Page 32 continues the dialogue, and boom, you hit page 33, where you talk about the benefits management plan. All of this stuff precedes 4.1. So if you're coming into 4.1 blind without knowing this stuff, you are going to be a little bit at a disadvantage compared to those who have read this in detail. And when they see business documents as an input to 4.1, develop project charter, they are not lost. Okay, so I would advise you catch up. Those of you on the course who skipped this, I would like you to open up your guide, open up your PMBOK guide, my friend, read this stuff, and I'll see you in class next week, okay? 4.1 has business documents, and those business documents could be your business case, not limited to that, and therefore we have the benefits management plan as part of the dialogue, okay? Read that stuff, and I look forward to seeing you. Those of you not on the training, you want to go to Praizion.com, Praizion.com. And those of you looking for one-on-one coaching or training, maybe you feel a little bit at a loss, maybe you went for a crummy course, and you just need some acceleration to take you over the finish line, I would advise that you go to PMSucceed.com, and let's get this show on the road. Thank you for joining, and speak to you again soon. Bye for now.